Hot 97 every day, that's my word.
Hey guys, it's Chanel. So those were clips from my 31st birthday. Yes, I'm officially in my 30s. Shout out Team Capricorn. Shout out to January birthdays. So being that I'm officially in my 30s, I wanted to come to you guys with this video. I've seen other people do this video, and I've seen some people they're like 20, 23, 25 talking about things I've learned in my 20s, and I'm just like, you ain't finished living in your 20s. Like, girl, bye. Trust me, each year in your 20s is not going to be the same. It's forever changing, and plus you might be forever changing too. Trust me, I'm not the same person I was at 28. I'm not the same person I was at 25, 23, definitely not 20. So yeah, so let's get into the video. Number one, I cannot stress this enough: be yourself. Be yourself. Stop trying to change yourself to fit in with the crowd, or stop trying to suppress your real self because you're scared of what other people are gonna think, like friends, family, or whoever. Just be yourself. And trust me, once you just be yourself and do you, you're gonna feel so much better. You're gonna be more just, I don't know, just carefree. And please, I'm tired of people want to be hood, but they're not even from the hood, or people that try to come off like they're well off, but they're really broke. They're struggling to pay their rent and stuff. Like who are you doing that for? Like, just be yourself. If you broke, you broke. If you're from the suburbs, you're from the suburbs. Just be yourself. Trust me, it's doesn't get any better than that. I'm a weird person, you know. Couple people said I'm weird or whatever, but I own it. Okay, at least I'm not like everybody else. All right. Number two. And this is something I've worked on even like well into my 20s. Forgive. You have to practice forgiveness. Stop holding grudges. It's like a grudge is just like a weight on your shoulder. Trust me, when you actually forgive people, it's like whatever's on your shoulder was just lifted off. If your spirit will feel so much better. Just forgive. And that's not to say not to forget, because trust me, I forgive, but I don't forget, you know. I'm not naive, you know, but definitely practice forgiveness. Number three, and this could be a video on its own, I swear: friendships. Friends come and go, friends grow apart, friends outgrow each other, or even in some instances, some friends might even grow closer as they get older, which has definitely happened to me. But friendships, they're forever changing, and it's okay. It's okay. Like, wake up! Number four, if you're unhappy with something, change it. No excuses. Number five, take risk. Don't be like those people that want to take a risk, but then you're just scared, and then time just keeps going by and you're still stuck in the same place, and then it's next thing you know, it's like 5, 10, 15 years from now, and it's shoulda, woulda, coulda, when you should have just taken the risk, and maybe things would have changed then if you did take that risk. Because you never know. Like, life is full of surprises. Like, you never know, and you never know what can happen if you take the risk. Like, for example, if Issa Rae, if she didn't take the risk of doing Awkward Black Girl here on YouTube, she wouldn't have an HBO show today, you know. But she took that risk, put herself out there, and look at her now. Like, she blew uptuated. Okay, yes, blew uptuated. Number six, when it comes to dating, looks aren't everything. Trust me, I've had stronger connections with like the guys that I thought were alright or whatever, or not necessarily my type. Trust me, I've had stronger connections with them, and they made better boyfriends. Number seven. Now this one, I swear, my father's probably gonna be watching this. Hey Dad, my father's a subscriber. I have to thank him for this, but at the same time, I should have listened to him on this. I should have listened. Save your money. Trust me. When your parents tell you from when you're younger to save your money, trust me, it's for a reason. It is so important to have a savings. Plus, you never know what life is going to just throw out there to you. Save your money. Especially too if you're an older adult and there's things that you want to do, like you're trying to move into an apartment or buy a house, or just even like for a rainy day. You need money, you need a savings. Save your money. Number 8, don't settle for less. Don't throw your life away for someone else. Because trust me, they wouldn't do the same for you. Trust me. And even with settling for less, like, why would you want to do that? Like, don't you think you want better? Or if you feel like you can't do better, then you need to, there's some soul searching that you need to do to find out, why do I think I can't do better? So yeah, just build up your self-esteem, work on yourself, because you deserve the best. You deserve better. Number 9, your time will come, whether it's that job you wanted, or that man or woman or whatever. Trust me, your time will come. Sometimes it might look like, oh, why is everything happening for everyone else and not you? It's because it's not your time. I'm a firm believer in God. God is always on time. Like, that saying didn't really resonate with me until I had gotten older and just reflected on my life. Trust me, your time will come. Number 10, very important. Take care of your health. And when I say your health, I'm talking about both the physical and mental health, especially your mental health. Like I said in my panic attack anxiety video, your mental health is everything. Sometimes if you have, not sometimes, but pretty much all the time, if you have poor mental health, that's going to affect your physical health as well. And going back to the physical health, like, yeah, it's all good when you're young, you in your 20s. Oh, I could be staying up all night and eating all this junk food and all that stuff. That stuff will catch up to you. Trust me, I know people in their 20s that have chronic illnesses, which is crazy, you know. Take care of your physical health. Like, eat better, sleep, because I know people are always like, oh, team no sleep, which I think is so crazy, because you need to sleep. Sleep is essential to your health. Like, stop it. Take care of your health. Number 11, to piggyback off number 10, take time for yourself, take breaks. It is not selfish if you take a break for yourself. Like, if you need to get off of social media for a while, please do that. And trust me, if you'll feel so much better, so much refreshed, because I've done it a couple of times in my life. Just, you didn't see me on any type of social media. It is much, much needed. Trust me, your head will be so much clearer. Or even go take a vacation. Even if you're sometimes might be struggling financially, just save up a little bit of money and you could do something for the weekend, or you could do like a cheap vacation, just something to get away sometimes. Like, you definitely need it. Or even if it's just a staycation, just take time for yourself. If you're at a stressful job, take a week off from work and then just stay home and catch up on rest, chores, visit family. Or if you just want to stay inside and be introverted, do that too. You know, you just want to read books, go on Netflix all day, do that too. Take time for yourself. And make sure you pamper yourself as well. Like, take care of your skin, your hair, nails, body, whatever. Just take care of yourself, people. Number 12, people, stop trying to impress other folks and just do for yourself. Like, I know y'all seen, especially on social media, people flexing on the gram, flexing on Twitter, flexing on whatever platform. It's like, stop it. Please, just do for yourself. Number 13, and this is one I definitely abide by, keep positive, like-minded people around you. Trust me, you feel so much better. Like, because when you're around negative people, that will bring down your energy. That will kind of just, your spirit won't take to it. I know with me, if I'm sensing negativity from somebody, I'm going to distance myself away from them, or I'm not going to hang with them or talk to them like that. And regarding the like-minded, like, you feel so much more comfortable when you're around people that actually get you. Like, they're into the same things, or they're into the same things, they have the same goals as you, or it's just so much more comfortable. You just feel so much better, like you can just be yourself. And like I said, definitely the positive thing, that's a huge part. Because there's a lot of people that are negative out here, and it seems like being negative, especially on social media, that's the thing. Like, no, just surround yourself with positive vibes only. Positive vibes. All right, let me stop. Number 14, and this is something I am guilty of. I stay busting out and dancing, but I'm trying to work on this. Stop comparing yourself to others. When I say I'm working on not doing this, I don't really mean like physically. Physically, I don't give a damn or whatever. What you see is what you get. You don't like all of this. But I compare myself a lot when it comes to more so education and career. Because I'm like, oh, I'm 31 and I still don't have my master's degree and this and that. I'm not making as much as I want. But the thing is that, like I said earlier, my time will come. Especially like I was comparing myself, like, because there were people that I grew up with. Like there was one girl I went to elementary school with, and she's a medical doctor. And another girl who we used to work at McDonald's together, she's now a psychologist. So I'd be looking at myself like, what's wrong with me? Like, you know, I need to step my game up, you know. But I'm definitely proud of them, you know. I'm definitely proud. When I see them, I'm like, damn, they're doing their thing. But I try not to compare myself. And you guys shouldn't do it as well, whether it's education, career, or money, or looks, or whatever. Don't compare yourself. You're going to drive yourself crazy doing that. Trust me, just work on yourself. And with that being said, number 15, you are always a work in progress. You're in a work in progress, so don't give up. Don't put yourself down. Like I said, don't keep comparing yourself. Just work on yourself. Everyone's a work in progress. Even people that are in their like 50s, they're still talking about there's things that they're working on from when they were younger. Number 16, and this is for real, life will throw you curveballs. Yes, you might think you're all stable, like, okay, I got this stable job, I got this stable apartment, I have this stable man, and my health is stable. Nope, life will throw you curveballs. You gotta learn how to work your way through it, because anything can happen. So everything could be stable, and then bam, something can happen. Like bam, all of a sudden you get laid off, which has happened to a lot of people I know. Or bam, like something happened to your apartment, now you gotta leave and you gotta try to scramble to find a new place to go. Like there's so many things that can happen. Or bam, something's going on with your health. You went to the doctor and they found something. So life is crazy, you know. But some of these curveballs too, they can be positive, because I feel like I'm just making negative stuff. Like one day it could be, depending on your line of job, your boss can be like, hey, I would like to give you a promotion, but the job is in another state, or it's on the other side of the country, or the other side of the world. Or you might just one day run into that man or that woman that is your husband or your wife, and you just don't know it. They just change your world. You were all negative, like, oh, I'm single, and men ain't this, and women ain't this, and this and that. And somebody just rock your world. So speaking of dating, number 17, don't ever change yourself for a man. Don't ever change yourself for a woman. Have I been guilty of changing myself for a man? Yeah, I have. And then when I look back, it's like, why? Because I noticed that once I was just being myself, and I just accepted myself, and I just said, I'm just going to do me, that's when I attracted better quality of men, or men that I feel like I don't have to change myself around. Even now, like, I'm in a great relationship. It's been like going on 4 years now, and he loves everything about me just the way I am. Unlike other guys that have said some things like they said I need to look a certain way or act a certain way. No, with him, I just be myself, and he loves every minute of it. Number 18, everyone isn't going to support you. I know you want all of your friends to support you, or your family, but that is not the case. You're gonna have some people that are closest to you that's not gonna support you. It could be, for example, like me with YouTube. Like there's some people that I'm close with that haven't even watched a video of mine, or not subscribed or anything. Or for example, like my brother, he's an up-and-coming hip-hop artist, and he's very good. Shameless plug, I'll put his links below. So he's an up-and-coming hip-hop artist, and he's doing his thing. He's starting to book shows and everything now. And he has people hating on him, which is just like crazy, like people that he knows. Or just even with you guys, like whatever you're doing. It could be you're trying to become a doctor, or you're trying to buy a house, or you're trying to do something unconventional like a singer, a dancer, an actress, actor, whatever it is. YouTube, like you're trying to be a big YouTuber, or you want a podcast, or you want to write your own show, or write, or anything that you want to do. Everyone's not going to support you, unfortunately, so you have to be your own cheerleader. You have to stand strong within yourself, and you just have to keep pushing, keep striving, because once you keep doing that, you will thrive, trust me. And then watch them, like when you blow up, and then watch them try to come back around like, oh, I've always believed in you. Oh, hey girl, let's hang out and this and that or whatever. Watch, when you blow up, that's when they're going to be coming around. This one, number 19, this one, ooh, felt this one in my spirit. School does not prepare you for the real world. College is not going to prepare you for the real world at all. At all. Like when I told you guys, lucky number 7, save y'all money. Like college don't really teach you that. College doesn't teach you about like credit and just important, important things, life skills that we need. It's just all books. Like, don't get me wrong, like education is great if you're going to college, and I mean I am a college graduate myself, but school does not prepare you for the real world at all. Number 20, love yourself. Love yourself. If nobody loves you, love yourself. But you know what? God loves you. I know some people might not believe in God, but like I said, I'm a strong believer in God. God loves you. You need to love yourself. Just whatever about yourself. Love yourself, build up your own self-esteem, be yourself, because like I said, if nobody loves you, you need to love yourself. Or same thing, if you can't love yourself, you can't love other people. But work on yourself. You need to love yourself. So I hope this information helps some of you younger folk. If you're in your 30s, let me know in the comments what have you learned, or even if you're in your 20s, and you still learned a couple of things, you can also comment below what you've learned. All right, guys, peace.